Welcome to Self-Improvement Sunday with a great quote from Robert Byrne, who said, "The purpose of life is a life of purpose." Hi there, my name is Christopher Diarmani, and it is my pleasure and my passion to help nonfiction authors, perhaps a nonfiction author just like you, to take that dream that you have of writing a book and turning it into your published reality. And one of the ways that I help authors do that is by helping you become a better person tomorrow than you are today. Because what I've learned over years of writing my own books and coaching other authors to write and publish theirs is that writing is not the issue. Writing is never the issue. Writing is really, really simple. Writing a book, nothing simpler to it. You sit down and you write for, however many days it takes. You can implement some systems to make it easier. You can add some stuff that helps it get defined simpler for you. But at the end of the day, writing is just this. You sit down at your computer, you sit down at your typewriter, you sit down at whatever the devices you want to use, and you put words on a page, or you record them onto a device, or you do whatever it is that you do. But you need to get those words out of your head and onto the page. That's it. The challenge for me, and perhaps for authors like you, is everything else in my life that gets in the way of getting me into the chair and ready to do that. So, as I said, what I've learned is that I spend the majority of my time helping authors uncover what's holding them back from getting into the chair. Because that's the resistance. Stephen Pressfield talks about that in one of his books. I forget the title offhand. Fantastic book. I'll dig it up and put it in the comments. But the point is that resistance is the thing that will kill your creative life if you allow it. So the simple choice, of course, is to not allow it. But that takes effort, that takes willingness, that takes courage. It takes a whole lot of things, but most of all, it requires a purpose. Without a purpose for your life, you're going to just drift from thing to thing, and nothing's going to feel satisfying. Nothing's going to fill that empty hole you feel in your stomach. Once you find the sense of purpose, nothing can stop you. That's the beautiful part of it, right? So the saddest and most depressed people that I've ever known in my life are those without that sense of purpose. They don't even get out of bed in the morning because they have no reason to. There's nothing calling them to say, hey, you should really get out of bed and do this thing because it's going to really make you feel great. They don't have that. They're missing that piece of the puzzle in their life. And as a result, they don't want to face the day. They literally want to hide on the couch, under the covers, in bed, and not even face the day. And yet, when you're lit on fire with a purpose, a passion, you can't wait to get out of bed because there's not enough time in the day to be wasting another minute lying there under the covers. You need to get out of bed and get at it. There's no other way to describe it. You simply have to do it. If you've ever faced a health challenge in your life, one of the things that probably helped you get through it was the realization that I'm not done yet. I have way more important things I need to do before I step off of here. That's certainly true in my life. I had a health scare recently, and it was like, oh my goodness. When the doctor asked me, are you willing to do anything to resolve this? I'm like, heck yeah, I'm not done. I have way more to do. And as a result, I dropped a bunch of weight, I did a bunch of other stuff, and the doctor was blown away. It was like, most of the people I see coming in and say that you came in here, they basically walk away and die. They might take a couple of pills and that's about it. So I'm really grateful to see that you're not that. I'm grateful to see that you're actually willing to do what it takes. And I just repeated, I was like, dude, I told you before, I'm not done yet. I have way too many things to do. So that sense of purpose, that's the thing that drives me, and I would hope drives you as well. Because the purpose is found in service to others. I can't say it any more simply than that. Your sense of purpose is found in how you serve others. So no matter what you do for a living, if you're not feeling fulfilled, if you're not feeling like you have a sense of purpose, it's probably because you're not serving others in some capacity that is meaningful to you. Might be meaningful to them, but if it's not meaningful to you, that doesn't really solve the problem for you, right? You need to find that thing that's going to light you up. Like I showed in that last slide, right? I don't know where. Maybe it's the next slide. I don't know. You have to find the thing that lights you up. You truly, truly do. Because I believe the entire purpose that I was put on this earth is to serve you. You were put on this earth to serve someone else. It's why we're here. It's the whole point of it. If that's not the point of it, what the heck are we doing here, right? But selfish people, let's step on to a slightly different tack here for just a second. We all know selfish people, and we all know that they're always consumed with this need for more, whether it's another car, another course, another training, another seminar, another whatever. There's always one more thing that they need that's going to be the thing that fixes them. That's all crap. Nothing is going to fix them until they find that sense of purpose. When they let go of their need for self and find that thing that provides fulfillment, truly. Selfish people are never satisfied because they have this big black hole inside them. And you can't fill that up. I don't care what you do, how many courses you take, how many cars you buy, how many houses you buy. Doesn't matter. You can't fill up that hole. But when you find your purpose, when you find your passion for living and the passion for serving some segment of our world, everything turns around. Everything turns around. The only way to fill that emptiness in your heart is to find whatever that purpose is for you, to find out how you're going to serve others. As an author, that means I need to write a book that's going to help someone else. I need to write that book that will take one reader and show them how to transform their life from wherever they are right now, before they found my book, to that amazing place they can be if they apply the principles that I talk about and take the actions that I encourage them to take inside that book. That's how you serve people. That's how I serve people. And it provides immense fulfillment. Yeah, that's the word, fulfillment. And this is true for every single author, no matter what type of book you write, whether you write fiction, nonfiction, any variation thereof, it doesn't matter. This principle applies. It truly applies. For fiction authors, if you don't weave a story that's going to grab a hold of your reader by the throat and force them to read every single page and not go to bed at night because of it, and then ends with them begging for more from you, if you don't do that, if you don't weave that kind of a story, you failed your readers. The same is true for nonfiction authors like me and perhaps like you. If my words don't engage you, if my words don't empower you and inspire you to take the action that I've discovered that will solve the problem that you and I both face, nothing's going to change for you, which means that I've then failed you. And that's the last thing in the world I want to do. I want to serve you, not fail you. I want to make sure that you don't get stuck in the traps that I fell into on my journey down Publication Highway. I want to make sure you can avoid all those horrible ditches, the flooded banks, like the broken down tires, the flat tires. I want you to avoid all that garbage. And it's really easy to avoid all of it. It truly, truly is. But it takes work. It takes effort. It takes diligence. It takes persistence. And more than anything else, it takes a willingness to look inside and find out what's missing, and then fill that with purpose and passion and service to others. It doesn't really get any more plain than that. This is why I push myself to become a better writer. It's why I push myself to become a better human being. It's why I push myself to do all these things every single day. Because that's the only way that I can serve others. It's the only way that I guess the way to put it is, when I demand more from myself, when I demand the very best from myself, only then can I sit here and dare you to do the same. And that's why I do it. Because I want to encourage you, I want to challenge you, I want to inspire you to do more, to be more, to do all of those things that are going to take your life from wherever it is right this moment and propel you on to that really amazing height that you know that you're capable of and you know you deserve for your life. That's why I do all of this. So with that, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I would love for you to share in the comments what point resonated for you most. And I'd also love for you to go to sleekbio.com. Sorry, well, that works too. Sleekbio.com still works. sleep.bio/Christopher, and connect with me on LinkedIn, on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and there's a couple of other interesting things on that page as well that you may want to take advantage of. So with that, have a fantastic rest of your Sunday, and remember that the purpose of life is a life of purpose. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow afternoon at 3. Bye for now.